Maddie here, and today I am going to model this temple bell in Maya. So let's start. First, in side view I'm going to import the image, input image desktop, and I have name as temple bell. Okay, I'm going to open it, and then I'm going to scale it. Then I'm going to push him backwards little bit. Okay, let's start. First, I'm going to create one cylinder. Just click and drag like so. I'm going to scale this little bit. Just click on this cylinder and scale it, and I'm going to on this X-ray mode, which is here. On it, and here I'm going to give cap subdivisions to 0 subdivision, cap subdivisions, and then I'm going to go in vertex mode, select all these vertex and scale them little bit. I'm going to keep it here. Select this vertex, just keep it here, and then scale it outwards like so. Okay, then select the top face, shift right click, extrude, and then extrude it like so. Then select this face, then again shift right click, extrude, W for move tool, click and drag here. We can also do this shape by the curves, by CV curves and AP curves, by revolving it, but I am doing it with polygons because I feel this is easy than CV curves. Okay, then click here, top face, shift right click and extrude, click and drag like this. G to repeat, W for move tool, click here like this. G to repeat, W for move tool, and click and drag like so. G to repeat, W for move tool, and scale it like so, somewhere around here. Double click on this edge and scale it little bit outward like so, like this, and then click on this edge, move it here, and then scale it little bit like this, and then click on all these faces, click on all this face, and then shift right click and extrude, and click and drag on thickness. I will give it 13. Okay, and here if you want you can add one edge here, and if you want you can double click on this and extrude it little bit inside. Thickness, click and drag on thickness like this. Okay, I have extruded little bit inwards. Okay, now click on this face, shift right click extrude, click and drag on offset like this, and G to repeat, W for move tool, and then scale it like so. Here, and then select this top face, shift right click extrude, W for move tool, and just click and drag like so, and then again G2 repeat, extrude it, and then scale it like this, and then shift right click extrude, and then click on this face, and then scale it like this. Click on these vertices. First click on these vertices and then scale it in this axis, and then click on this, click on all these vertices and move it little bit here. Okay, so click on this face and keep it like this, and then select this top face, and then click it somewhere around here, double click on this edge and scale it little bit inwards. Click here, and then G2 repeat, extrude it, and then scale it like this, and again G2 repeat, W for move tool, and then extrude it like this. Then we can add some edges here, insert one edge here. If you want, you can insert one edge here, insert one edge here, insert one edge here, insert one edge here, insert one edge here also, insert one edge here, and then insert one edge here, then insert one edge here, click on this edge, insert one edge here, and then here press 3 for smooth selection. We have something like this. If you want, we can insert one edge here also. Insert, insert, shift right click, insert one edge here, and press 3 for smooth selection. Okay, we have something like this. If you want, you can add more edges, but I am clicking like this only. I am keeping like this only. Okay, let's start. Let's do this shape. For this, I am going to create one polygon pipe in this axis, like this. We don't want so many edges, subdivisions. That's why I'm going to keep only 10 subdivisions, and keep it here like this. Okay, then select these top faces, extrude it, and extrude it somewhere around here, and then again G2 repeat, W for move tool, and keep it here, and again G2 repeat, W for move tool. If you want, you can scale it little bit. Okay, this also you can scale it, and then select these faces, extrude it, keep it here, rotate it little bit. Here also this vertex you can rotate it little bit, like this. Okay, I'm going to delete this edge. Shift right click and delete edge, and then I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to keep this here, and then I'm going to select this. I'm going to extrude it. Select this three face and extrude it, and I'm going to rotate it like this, and again G2 repeat, W4 move tool, and then I'm going to scale it like this, and just select the vertex, and I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to select this. I'm going to modify center pivot, and I'm going to edit, duplicate spatial, click on option box. So I want this in x-axis. This is x, y, z. Type -1 in the z-axis and say apply. So we have something like this. So this, keep it here, and then select this face, three faces, face, and delete it, and then click on this vertex and scale it in z axis and keep it here. And then we have to select both this object, hold spacebar, mesh, and combine. And then we have to select this vertex, middle vertex, shift right click, merge vertex, and merge vertexes. Click on option box, type here 0.02 and say apply and close. And see the vertex are merged. So we can add edges here. Insert one edge here, insert one edge here, and then if you want you can insert one edge here also. Insert one edge here, 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 and press 3 for smooth selection. We have something like this. Click on this edge and delete it. I don't want edge here. Press 3 for smooth selection. Okay, we have something like this. Click on this vertex. Okay, let it be. I'm going to create this shape now. For this, click on cylinder, click and drag, click here. Okay, click on cylinder, click and drag cylinder here, like this. Scale it little bit inwards. Cap subdivision, give it 0. Subdivision caps, give it 0. And now click on this sub vertex, click here, click on this vertex, click here, Okay, you can move this little bit here. Then click on this face, extrude, click and drag on offset, G2 repeat, W for move tool, and click and drag like this. If you want, you can select these faces and scale this. If you want thickness, I want thickness around here, and then scale it in Z axis like this. If you want more thickness, scale it middle, scale this yellow, click on this yellow dot and scale it like this if you want thickness, and then scale it in Z axis like this. Okay, then hold this vertex and click and drag like so here, and then we can insert edges, shift insert edge loop tool, we can select, click one here, add one here, then click and drag and add one here, and one edge here also inside, and add one edge here. Okay, so click on this face, extrude, click and drag on offset, and then shift right click and poke face. So we have something like this shape. Okay, for this part we have to click on this create, go in polygon primitives, and here we have to go in helix. So click and drag helix like this, and click and drag like this. Okay, then go in attribute editor, click on helix, and here we can click on radius, click and drag on radius, and then we have to adjust our helix, click here, scale it little bit inwards, and then click here, then click and drag here, and then scale it little bit inwards like this, and then repeat here, and then scale it little bit inwards like this. Okay, click on this face, extrude, click and drag on offset, and then shift right click and poke faces, press 3, press 3 for smooth selection, E for rotate, and rotate is in this direction little bit. If you want, you can insert coils also like this, but I am not going to insert this coil. Increase the coil. Okay, I'm going to rotate a little bit. Okay, I'm going to scale it little bit inwards. Okay, and now for this nut I'm going to click on polygon pipe, click and drag on this axis like this, click and drag here, scale it little bit, and then I'm going to only use 6 subdivisions. Okay, and then I'm going to keep it here. Then I'm going to select, click and drag, double click on these faces, and then if you want, you can scale it like this, and then scale it like this. Click and drag backwards here, and then rotate it little bit like this, then little bit scale it also like this. We scale it, keep it like this, and then if you want, you can move it around here. Okay, if you want, you can increase the radius, you can decrease the radius of, I'm going to give 200, and then I'm going to increase coils. I'm going to increase coils, I'm going to keep it 7 coils. Okay, so here it is, little bit scale it. Okay, click on this polygon torus, go in side view, this is side view, click and drag like this, and then select vertex, select half of this vertex, and click and drag like this, and then we can scale it little bit. Okay, if you want, you can click on this, and then click on move tool and click and drag here like so, then press Ctrl D to duplicate, click here and rotate it 90 degree, click and drag here, and here type -90. Okay, then select both of these, Ctrl D to duplicate, and then click and drag like so, and again select all these, click Ctrl D to duplicate, and click and drag like this. If you want, you can also delete some of this. Okay, and then for this bottom part, create simple sphere like this, keep it here, and then select all this face, click here, shift double click on this face, and then we have to hold shift and press the greater sign to increase our selection. The greater sign is like this. Okay, then we have to hold shift, right click and extrude, and extrude is like this. Okay, click on double click and double click on this click control, hold control, click here, double click on this face, and then extrude it like this. And for bottom part, again click on this face, hold shift and greater sign, drag it here, shift right click extrude, and then extrude it like so. And then we can add some edges. Click here, insert one edge here, insert one edge here, and insert one edge here. And then we can press 3 for smooth selection, and then we can place this in our position like this. I am going to select this vertex and I am going to scale it little bit outwards like this, and then move it here. Okay. Then I am going to add material. Click on all this, right click, assign new material. I am going to give blend, and I am going to give it color like this. Okay. Okay, so this is our temple bell. So I am going to texture this in Keyshot now. For that I am going to delete this image, back image. I am going to select this, shift right click, I am going to hold space bar, mesh and combine. Then I am going to select this. Now I am going to apply smooth on there. I am going to select this, drag little bit downwards like this. Select this, hold space bar, mesh, smooth, option box, apply 2 times force, and I am going to apply it. Okay, here also I am going to G2 repeat, apply smooth. Here also I am going to apply smooth. Here also G2 repeat. Our legs also G2 repeat. And here also G2 repeat. Okay. So this is our bell. I'm going to export this in Keyshot now. For this I'm going to go in File, Export All, Desktop. I'm going to name it Temple Bell. I am going to export it. Okay, now I'm going to open Keyshot. Here I'm going to import our bell, temple bell. Okay. Now I'm going to give this metal material. For this I am going to select this material, double click here, and go in texture and type here 7. and then go in properties, blend with color. I'm going to increase roughness a little bit. Okay. Now background color I'm going to give gray color, or I'm going to give blue color. Let's give this color, and then I'm going to put some light in our scene. Then double click on this material and increase little bit roughness, shininess. Okay, I'm going to rotate some lights here. Okay, now I'm going to render this. Okay friends, here is our final render. I hope you like this video. Please stay tuned to my channel for more modeling videos like this and also some gameplay. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.